Then I looked, and, behold, in the firmament that was above the head of the cherubims there appeared over them as it were a sapphire stone, as the appearance of the likeness of a throne. And he spake unto the man clothed with linen, and said, Go in between the wheels, under the cherub, and fill thine hand with coals of fire from between the cherubims, and scatter over the city. And he went in my sight. Now the cherubims stood on the right side of the house, when the man went in, and the cloud filled the inner court. Then the glory of the Lord went up from the cherub, over the threshold of the house, and the house was filled with the cloud, and the court was full of the brightness of the Lord's glory. And the sound of the cherubim's wings was heard to the outer court, as the voice of the Almighty God when he speaketh. And it came to pass, when he had commanded the man clothed with linen, saying, Take fire from between the wheels, from between the cherubims, then he went in, and stood beside the wheels. And cherub stretched forth his hand from between the cherubims unto the fire that between the cherubims, and took, and put into the hands of clothed with linen, who took, and went out. And there appeared in the cherubims the form of a man's hand under their wings. And when I looked, behold the 4 wheels by the cherubims, one wheel by one cherub, and another wheel by another cherub, and the appearance of the wheels as the color of a beryl stone. And their appearances, they 4 had one likeness, as if a wheel had been in the midst of a wheel. When they went upon their 4 sides, they turned not as they went, but to the place whither the head looked they followed it, they turned not as they went. And their whole body, and their backs, and their hands, and their wings, and the wheels, full of eyes round about the wheels that they 4 had. As for the wheels, it was cried unto them in my hearing, O wheel. And every one had 4 faces, the first face the face of a cherub, and the second face the face of a man, and the third the face of a lion, and the fourth the face of an eagle. And the cherubims were lifted up. This the living creature that I saw by the river of Chebar. And when the cherubims went, the wheels went by them, and when the cherubims lifted up their wings to mount up from the earth, the same wheels also turned not from beside them. When they stood, and when they were lifted up themselves, for the spirit of the living creature in them. Then the glory of the Lord departed from off the threshold of the house, and stood over the cherubims. And the cherubims lifted up their wings, and mounted up from the earth in my sight, when they went out, the wheels also beside them, and stood at the door of the east gate of the Lord's house, and the glory of the God of Israel over them above. This the living creature that I saw under the God of Israel by the river of Chebar, and I knew that they the cherubims. Every one had 4 faces apiece, and every one 4 wings, and the likeness of the hands of a man under their wings. And the likeness of their faces the same faces which I saw by the river of Chebar, their appearances and themselves, they went every one straight forward. This content was provided by angelotricarico.com. Subscribe to the channel for more stories.